Hey guys, it's Benedictines the Vegan. Today I was reading an essay called The Last Messiah. Very, very brilliant essay. Someone recommended it to me and I decided to read it. Very, very brilliant essay. I really loved it because I've always felt like I was the last Messiah. No, for real. Look, if you have realized what needs to be done in this world, then you are the last Messiah. Because there have been so many people that came into this world and that felt like, they can save the world. We still idolize these people. We feel like they came up with, ideas that can really help us. But no, they didn't. The truth is, you can never get rid of suffering. People are suffering like crazy. You can never get rid of suffering because suffering is not a bug. Suffering is a future. So how can you get rid of suffering? What you must realize is that if you want to get rid of suffering, stop making more humans. That's it. Don't bring more people into this world because suffering is not a bug in this world. Suffering is a future. You see? As long as there is sentient beings in this world, there's gonna be suffering. You cannot get rid of suffering. So if you realize that, you know what, the real problem is that there are conscious beings in this world that are aware of what is going on, and because of that they're suffering, then stop bringing them into this world. That's it. You can never get rid of suffering. No matter how intelligent you are, you can never get rid of suffering. In fact, the more intelligent you are, the harder it will be for you to get rid of suffering, especially your own suffering. You're going to suffer a lot. Consciousness is a burden. You see, being aware of what is going on is a burden. A lot of people that are conscious are suffering because they are seeing things that many people are not seeing. You see, they are aware of things that many people are not aware of. The people that are not conscious are not suffering because they are not aware of what is really going on. If you are able to see what is really going on in this world, you're going to suffer. There's something that Donald Hoffman said. I've been watching his videos since 2018. I really love watching his videos. He said something very interesting in one of his videos. He said, organisms that see reality as it is go extinct. Organisms that see reality as it is go extinct. Why? Because when you see what is really going on, it's going to be hard for you to focus on what's going to make you succeed. You see? It's going to be hard for you to focus on what's going to make you succeed. Because in this world, reality is painful. Reality hurts. Truth hurts. So being aware of what is going on is a burden. Because we do not live in a world where things are fine. You see, if we live in a world where things are fine, it will mean that discovering more truth would make you feel better. But no, we live in a very, very fucked up world. So discovering more truth makes you feel depressed. Because you realize that, whoa, I thought things were good, but they're not. I thought love really existed, but nah, I don't think it exists now, I think we're just trying to survive in this world, I thought I was being taught things that are going to help me when I was in school, but now I'm realizing that, nah, man, I was being trained to be a slave. Now I can see that I was being trained to be a slave. I thought my boss loved me, but now I realize that he can replace me at any time. He doesn't really give a fuck about me, Once you start seeing reality as it is, you stop feeling good because reality is often disappointing. That is the truth. So organisms that see reality as it is often go extinct, because reality is depressing, But if you're lying to yourself all the time, then you might feel better. People that are lying to themselves feel better. People that are worshiping imaginary gods are feeling much better than you are, if you are not worshiping these gods, if you don't believe that there's a God, because they've convinced themselves that this God is going to protect them against their enemies. This God has a plan for them. This God has a plan for their children. And, they're going to die one day and they're going to go to heaven where everything is good. I mean, if you believe that, you'd feel a little better. But if you don't believe that, you realize that, what, we've been lied to. There are people who decided, to lie to us because they realize that they'll be able to control us if they lie to us. You see? They've studied psychology and realized that, this is what we must say to these people if we want to control them. If we make them believe that if they do not listen to us, they're going to go to hell, then they will listen to us, because humans are cowards. If we make them believe that someone died for their sins, they're going to believe us, they're going to listen to us. You see? I was watching the latest interview of Andrew Tate. He was being interviewed by this guy. I forgot his name. I think he's a businessman, very successful businessman. He likes to talk a lot about, his success and stuff like that. So he was interviewing Andrew Tate. He asked him about his religious beliefs, because Andrew Tate was an atheist. He became a Christian, and then, became a Muslim. So I was asking him, why did you become a Muslim? You were a Christian. Why did you become a Muslim? And he said, I became a Muslim because Muslims don't take shit. You make fun of their religion, they will do something about it. They are feared in this world. They are very serious about their religion. That is why they are very powerful. I would want my children to grow up in a Muslim country, because I'll know that my children are safe. I'll know that they won't be exposed to things that they shouldn't be exposed to. And that made me think, Andrew Tate is not interested in truth. What Andrew Tate is interested in is survival. He wants to survive. Remember what I said about organisms that see reality as it is? I said they go extinct. If you realize that, okay, we've been lied to, religion is not true, this world sucks, you want to stop making babies if you're intelligent. I mean, unless you're not intelligent. But if you realize that we've been lied to about a lot of things that we believe, then why continue to have children? If you realize that the government is withholding information about aliens, about technology, about this planet, about Mars, about the moon, whatever, why have children? You can see that you don't have power in this world. You see that you depend on other people for your survival in this world. So why have children? You see? You realize that, nah, man, actually, fuck it. I'm not going to bring more people into this world. There's no point, because there will be slaves like me. They're going to come here and struggle and try to figure out what the fuck is going on. So why have them? There is no point. You see? One thing that you must realize is that life is really meaningless. So if it's meaningless, why are we suffering? We're suffering because we were brought into this stupid fucking world. People felt like life was not meaningless, so they must have children. You see? But back to what I was saying about Andrew Tate. So Andrew Tate decided to become a Muslim because Muslims are powerful, and they are. He realized that becoming a Muslim is going to help me a lot. You see, he's not focusing on what is true. He's focusing on what's going to help him survive. He's focusing on survival. Many people in this world are focusing on survival. They're not focusing on truth. Many people in this world are focusing on survival. They have to lie to themselves every single day in order to survive. They can't survive if they focused on what is true. Because the truth is, this world is fucked up. That is what is true. It's not a lie that this world is actually fucked up. People will hate you for telling them that this world is fucked up because they are focusing on lying to them. So you see, what they're doing is brainwashing themselves. You see, that's what religion is about. It's about brainwashing people. People have realized that, you know what, they don't feel good when they pursue truth. So they decided that, you know, what if we brainwash ourselves? And they looked for religions that are actually powerful, religions that are very successful at brainwashing people. Like, yeah, I want to get brainwashed too. I want to get brainwashed too, you know, so that I end up believing in Jesus, so that I'll feel good, you know. And they end up feeling good. That is why, you know, some people will comment in my videos and say, you know what, just accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior and things will be good. No, what you're really asking me is to brainwash myself, or to allow other people to brainwash me so that I'll feel good because the truth hurts. The truth is that there is no Jesus. The truth is there is no Allah. The truth is there is no God. That is what the truth is. You see, we're living a lie. Oh, I'm not living a lie. You're living a lie. The truth is, reality hurts. You see, that's why people are afraid of the truth. That is why people hate those that speak the truth. If you want to be loved by people, I've been telling you this. If you want to be loved by people, this is an advice. Listen, I'm not gonna not give you an advice that can work for you because I speak the truth on this channel. No, I can still give you an advice that I know that's going to help you, even if it's not something that I would want you to do. If you want to be loved by people, lie to them. People love lies. There's this girl that used to complain a lot about guys lying to her. Oh, guys lie. Like, babes, don't you want us to lie to you? Like, do you really want the truth? You know, because some people complain when they've been lied to, when they've been manipulated. Like, well, do you want the truth? Do you want a guy that will come to you and actually tell you the truth? No, you don't. You don't want a guy that's going to come to you and actually tell you the truth. No, you don't want that. You want to be lied to. I used to hate fake prophets in South Africa because there have been many fake prophets in this country. I used to hate these guys. Like, why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? And I realized that these people, that their followers just want to be lied to. So they're doing a very good job. You know, if they weren't lying to these people, maybe they'll become depressed. You know, maybe they'll become psychos. You know, who knows? So maybe they're doing a good job because they're lying to these people, and these people are feeling better because, you know, they're being lied to. So maybe that's what they want. They want lies. You see? So I guess lying to people is not a bad thing because that's what they want. They want to be lied to. I mean, give people what they want, right? But yeah, what I'm telling you is that reality is often disappointing. You know, consciousness is a burden. That is why people hate you for speaking the truth. I'd prefer to live in a world where every person is speaking the truth. That's what I prefer. But I also do understand that not everyone is strong enough. You know, not everyone is strong enough to stand in front of people, you know, and tell them what the truth is. Regardless of how they react. I understand that people want to be loved. But fuck it. I will speak the truth even if it means that people are going to hate me. You see? That's what I respect myself for. And I respect people who are strong enough to speak the truth, even if it means that everyone is going to hate them. You see? I really respect that, because we live in a fucked up world. So if we continue to live the lie that we're living, we're going to cause a lot of suffering. It means that more babies will be born in this world. There have been so many people that I have spoken to about antinatalism who say, you know what, this makes sense. And I've never really thought about this before, but it makes sense. I don't know why I've never thought about it before. And that makes me realize that, you know what, there are many people in this world that have not thought the way that I'm thinking. And it's important that we make people think the way that we're thinking, so that they will see reality as it is. Because they've been brainwashed. People have been brainwashed. So they need to be brought back to reality and see reality as it is. And see the amount of suffering that they are causing by bringing more humans, more conscious humans, more sentient humans into this fucked up world. You see, they're bringing these people into a world where they will have to be aware of their own suffering. Because, you know, in this world, people go through suffering. That's what must be realized. Thank you all, guys.